Here with Oscar Smith head football coach Scott Johnson. His Tigers a winner tonight over the Deep Creek Hornets, 28-6. Coach, you hold Deep Creek to 61 total yards on 41 plays. That's not a math major, but less than 2 yards per play. Only one touchdown in the second half. Can your defense play much better than that?
Well, we played pretty well defensively all year.
Yeah.
They step up to the challenge, and Joe and the staff, the defensive staff, and all the coaches do. We spend a lot of time. We put a lot of preparation in. We see things that we think we can capitalize on. We see, what they want to do out of certain formations, and they do. They play very well tonight.
I think from game one, when you played a very good Vero Beach team that came up here from Florida out of state, you're seeing different units get better from game one to now game 7, and collectively you guys are meshing better. Are you seeing that as well?
We are.
Particularly on offense too.
Yeah, every week we try to do something different. Something we haven't done, something we've worked on, and it's coming around. Some days it doesn't work as well as we'd like it to, but the more we work, the more we rep it, the better it gets, and it's helping us offensively. It helps us defensively.
We know about a lot of the headline names on this team, the likes of Kashawn Artis, Kyle Thomas, and Horace Sawyer on defense. D'Angelo White had a big game tonight with 100 yards rushing. Cam Kelly playing both ways. But you have a couple of unsung guys I want to touch on for you. Jalen Moore had to scoop and score. He's a guy you just got back from injury, as well as Jalen Todd. And then I think your offensive line as a group, it was really good tonight. Control the line of scrimmage against a good D-line.
Yeah, we came out the second half. We wanted to try to run the normal offense, and you just on a night like this, it's hard. We dropped the touchdown pass, the snaps, and we just kind of thought at halftime that we were better off to just let the offensive line gel and kind of run behind them, and they really did a good job. We opened up with a good drive in the second half, and they just kind of took control, and that's they're a really good offensive line. They're better than most people think, and Coach Wink and they work hard at it. We tend to throw the ball a lot, so sometimes they don't get the recognition. But it's a pretty good offensive line.
And you brought back 3 or 4 starters from last year, so that continuity is there. A couple more guys that are unsung to the degree, and we talked about this in pregame. You've had the depth and the leads where you had 8 different guys catch a touchdown pass going into tonight on the season, 6 different guys run for a touchdown, and Dominic Brooks got some time at quarterback along with Cam Kelly. Thought he had a nice run that got you a score, a 4-yard run, and then Khalid Wilson quietly, 3rd most carries last year. He's got 11 touchdown runs this year for you guys.
Khalid, he worked so hard in the off season. He's a really good back. He just didn't get a lot of reps last year. But he came in, and to his credit, he worked and earned the starting job. And to D'Angelo White's credit, he didn't let him keep it. He worked so that, we split time. Now we have 2 really, really good backs. And in fact, we have more than 2. But those 2 have really pushed each other. Dominic, we knew Dominic is good. He and Cam are really good quarterbacks. We've kind of taken Cam carefully. We came off a little injury this summer, and we knew that as we got later in the season, he would play more and more defense. And as he played more defense, Dominic would get more reps. And we feel really good about either quarterback. Whether it's Cam, whether it's Dominic. Dominic throws a really good ball. Cam throws a good ball. But it's been good. We've had good people.
Well, you have the luxury of playing either one at receiver too, if you got one at quarterback. 2 more for you. What's going to keep you up at night? You guys are 6-1. People will talk about another streaks at 97. It could get to 100 if they beat Kings Fork into the year. I know you're taking it 1 week and 1 game at a time. What are the things that's kind of keeping you up, that you're kind of keeping this team kind of the whip? All right, we got to do this better.
We got to be a little smarter. We do some dumb things. They get the kids get excited, and so we've got some stupid penalties the last couple of weeks. That's something we got to work on. The mental aspect of the game, I think, more than anything else. Physically, we're in pretty good shape and we're pretty strong and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's the mental game that separates teams to really good teams. you know, a lot of good physical teams, but they make silly mistakes, and we don't want to, you know, that's something we have to get better at.
Final one, you got 3 more regular season games left, beginning with Indian River next Saturday at 3 o'clock at Indian River, Western Branch after that, and then Kings Fork to close it out before the postseason. It seemed like that first half of the season after the Vero Beach game, that was so long ago, it was almost like preseason. Then you had a lot of games that were lopsided. Now, a lot more eyes on you with some teams of name, much like you guys. Give me your thought going to that game. Indian River lost tonight to Kings Fork, by the way.
Well, we're just, you know, this is week 8 for us. You know, we're coming into Indian River, it's week 8. It's hard, you know, people don't believe us, but we don't, well, it's Indian River on the schedule, but to us it's week 8. And we want to go 1-0 this week. And, you know, we're going to work on things that we do. We're going to get better at what we do. And, you know, we're going to scout Indian River and you know, we'll be prepared and that kind of stuff. But it's just week 8, and our goal is to go 1-0. After week 8, then we'll go to week 9, and after week 9, we'll go to week 10. But we can't get to 10 until we get to 9, and we can't get to 9 until we get to 8. And you know, the opponent is us. You know, we've said every week, and we say it as a staff, and we tell the team, the opponent is us. You know, if we go out and take care of business, everything else works out and takes care of itself.
What a great win tonight for the Tigers, 28-6 over Deep Creek. Scott Johnson and the company, keep it going. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.